Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake your fire.
Wake your punk ass up. Crust out your eyes.
Yeah, Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5. You're just now tuning in. Our next guest already has a legacy in this in this business, Heather B.
Talk about it.
Just recently went through, well, I don't know how recent it was, but went through a transition. He had the Henny on the Rocks, a series of mixtapes that he's done under the name of Paypa, and then he decided to make a change and go with his real name, Marcus Moody. Moody's your real last name?
Yeah, Marcus Moody, man. That's my government name.
That's
my
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, right?
Eric Sermon, Reggie Noble,
Kanye West.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
People do it. Sway Calloway.
Sway Calloway.
Yeah.
Sean Carter.
Yeah, Sean Carter.
Sean Combs.
Sean Combs. Good. That's good. It did it. But so, what made you decide to change your name from Paypa to Marcus Moody?
Man, I just, I've been in this business grinding for about 10 years strong, and it's like, for one, first and foremost, I people been calling me Paypa since I was 13, 14 years old, So I just felt like it was time to change the name up. I'm not the only Paypa that's out there. It's like if you meet Lil Boo from off the block. Of course, that's not the only Boo. So if you come up as a rapper, my name Boo, it's gonna be 50 other Boos out there.
Yeah,
that's dropping music also. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to separate myself, and then also, I work really hard, and I feel like my new sound, my new music. I feel like I really found my place. It was just time for a new start. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to separate from other artists that was out there, as well as separate from certain things, that I had dealt with or gone through in the past.
Things like what?
Thank you, Sway.
Yeah, we don't know.
Like, just label situations, moving around, the situation, the label situation I went with some of my big homies being indicted and all that stuff. It just gave me a lot of bad publicity. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted a fresh start.
And I'm not even trying to be funny or rude.
Right.
But we got a lot of people listening who are trying to put together the pieces of the puzzle.
Okay.
What was the label situation you were in?
I was signed to a production company called BDS, Behind the Scenes Entertainment. And yeah, that's what that was.
And then what happened? What was the situation you were in?
Well, they got indicted. You know what I'm saying? My whole crew got indicted. It was a crazy situation. I had records with Ross at the time, with Game. I was on my way up. And then before I got the opportunity to really, do my thing, and woke up one morning and it was
the pads came down.
Man, kicking in everything, snatching TVs off the wall, taking vehicles. It was crazy, man. It was a nightmare. And to be clear, these weren't just CEOs or just people like these were my dogs, these were my family and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just like some dudes off the streets I was signed to. Like, these were my family. So that was a tough blow. That was a tough pill to swallow, as you can imagine.
That was a setback. And we saw that happen with DJ Drama. When the RIAA came down on him. We saw that happen with Murder Inc. Back in the day when the feds came through Def Jam and turned it upside down. And it is a hard obstacle to recover from. So it makes sense now why you wanted to change your name and just start with this fresh energy, right?
Yeah, it's not that I was running from it. It's more about a fresh start. Like, let's focus on the music. Let's get back to the music. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's what I feel like I make good music. You know what I'm saying? So that was tough to bounce back from, man. Because you went from one day everybody rocking with you, at least giving the appearance of doing so, to nobody answering your phone calls and nobody want any affiliation with you.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not clean. Nobody wants, when you in an inferno, nobody wants flames around their feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it took time to really just get through that. You know what I'm saying? And it was days where I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to pull it off. And Billy J was, was like, yo, just focus on the music, man. Like, the music changed everything for you.
You mentioned Billy J, but who else helped you during that time? Did family members or anybody around to support you?
I mean, I have a very strong support system. You know what I'm saying? My as far as my blood, my family, my moms, my pops, and everybody that was just there for moral support. But at the end of the day, ain't no victims in this game, man. It's winners and losers. So I had to put my own feet to the pavement. And Billy J was just like, listen, man, it's time to sink or swim. You either about to bounce back from this and take it to the next level, or it's a headshot for you that you can't bounce back from. You know what I'm saying?
Billy J's your manager.
Absolutely.
All right, Billy J's here with us today. Give it up for Billy J, man.
Yeah, Billy.
We're not giving up on the dream.
Yeah.
All right, I want to do a couple things. You got a couple songs we're going to rock with. Let's start with Time Zone. You got French Montana on this one, right?
Yeah, shout out to homie French, man.
And this song's from what project?
That was off HOTR 3, Henny on the Rocks 3. It was titled Kim Jong-il. And Time Zone. Shout out French.
Here it is. It's Marcus Moody. You want to talk to him at 888-742-3345. You got a song called Sick and Tired.
Called Sick and Tired, man.
Got the video too, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. You saw it?
Yeah.
What you think?
Who's the girl in it?
Which one?
Oh, damn. The first one.
The Asian chick.
The Asian chick, yeah. Well, the Asian woman.
The Asian woman.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. You know what? When Embryo shot that video, man, he thinks way out left field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So his vision, you know what I'm saying, didn't necessarily match mine as far as the women that I would have had on the set.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it worked. It got the job done. But I don't know who that was.
You don't know who that. And
but I can find out for you.
You can find out.
Yeah. Send it and take it to New York.
Okay, because I know Tracy saw the video as well.
Yeah, so that means you don't like model like chicks, because those are all like high fashion.
That's not really my thing.
No.
Nah.
Well, there was a line in there that was very interesting to me. It was something about how you want your girl to give you a threesome. She says she's not a dyke, and you're like, that's that shit I don't like.
Right.
So say you have a girlfriend. Is that a requirement?
And that's not necessarily a requirement for me. Like, here's the thing. With that record, I was speaking for the people. I was speaking for
me.
For the men in general. So right, I was speaking for Sway. So it was lines in there that I feel directly, but there was other things like that, like the threesome situation.
Right.
I know a lot of homies that deal with that. Now that's not gonna X you out in my book. But like when it ain't that time of the month, girl, it ain't that time for your mouth.
Right. I heard that too.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta handle y'all business.
So I get what makes you sick and tired of a woman, but let's just say for your fellow dudes, what are you sick and tired of?
My fellow dudes,
like even if it's rappers, your peers.
For the most part, I'm sick and tired of the facades. I'm sick and tired of rappers, really perpetrating and acting like it's one way and then it's really like this. I'm not really into that. And I think rap is actually getting to a much cooler place. Where it's back to, it's okay to be yourself.
Yeah.
This last little wave kind of threw me off because I come from another area. You had to be cool, like the rap, like Jay-Z, Nas, like DMX, like these were respected, cool, fly dudes.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like just because you could rap, like that wasn't your past because you can rap. Like who are you? Like what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You had to have a credit check to go along with the
There
rap.
you go,
Like before you buy a car, you buy a house, they check your
TRW.
Run that. Let me see what you made of. Now you can get away with anything as a rapper.
And then you got people just co-signing nonsense, and I'm like, okay, so just anybody that can rap, like if you have a talent, then you should have a platform, I guess.
Nah.
And I'm like, that's crazy.
That's what the
I
internet
grew up
did.
on Mace. Like, are y'all kidding me? Like,
Yeah,
dudes that was actually like cool. Like you looked up and you like I remember as a kid you used to want to be like these rappers. Like, who do these kids want to be like? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who do you want to be? Who do you ask the kids? Who do they want to be like? They gonna name old rappers for the most part.
For the most part, that's interesting. Rocky, you want to say something to Marcus Moody? Go ahead.
Yeah, now, before I even get to that, I just want to piggyback what he said. I'm from Chicago. If you want to make it in the rap scene, you got to have heads on that. It means you got to have bodies before anybody really respects what you're saying. And that is a little ridiculous that the game has gotten to that point, but that is kind of to show that what's selling keeps the masses entertained, and then they want to see that. That's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. It's a business at the end of the day. Marketing does that. us as the consumers, we buy that music, so of course it's going to keep selling. That imagery is going to keep selling.
I'm a little confused. When you said you have to have heads and bodies, like you have to kill people before you can come out if you're from Chicago? Can you clarify?
Well, what I'm saying is when we talk about, he said, you had to be a cool dude. In Chicago, if you talking that gangster stuff, you're going to get tested real quick.
Yeah, sure.
So you gotta be on that.
That's anywhere, though. That's not just Chicago. Like, that's anywhere.
Well,
if you're talking that street
Chicago,
stuff.
it's even more, because here in Chicago, it's like this. You got certain cliques that run the city. So if you're talking that big boy status, your car going to get pulled real quick.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, that couldn't be no more real.
Okay, now I see what he's saying. All right.
We got Brandon on the line from South Carolina. What you want to say, Brandon? Say what's up to Marcus Moody.
What's up, Marcus?
What's up, big homie? How you feeling, man?
What's up, man? I like your music, man. You on your way, brother.
Man, I appreciate the love, my brother, for real.
We got Don from North Carolina. What's your question?
I'm sick and tired of my bitch, but I ain't
too?
never, ever gonna leave.
you
Hey,
too?
man, you doing your thing, my dog. I just want to know what inspired you to make that song.
I just really want to always make stuff that the people can relate to. That record particularly, shout out to the interns. We was in the studio, touring coast, and these were real situations that we were actually dealing with, and we just wanted to speak on that. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody's sick and tired of the woman. Sometimes I know they be sick and tired of us.
Damn it, I know I am. Shit. No, I'm joking. She's probably listening. All right, Marcus Moody is here. We're gonna play Sick and
Don't
Tired
touch me,
and
Marcus.
come back. He owes me a verse. Here it is.
Have to be looking like it. Say it again.
Here's Sick and Tired. Sick and tired.
I ain't never ever gonna leave her. Sick and tired of my bitch, but I ain't never ever gonna. Shout out my brother Eric Bellinger, man.
There it is right there. Oh, that sound like me singing.
Shout out my nigga Sway on the hook.
There it is. This is that. You could get that song on iTunes right now. What's your next project?
Man, I'm working on a new project right now called 60 West. It's gonna come out the first quarter next year. But I'm just grinding right now. Just focused. As soon as I get back to LA, just dive in the studio. I'll be in there for the rest of the year. Just making sure I have it perfect for y'all.
Have the goods. That's what's up, Marcus Moody. You can find him on Twitter at
I am Marcus Moody. That's IAMMARCUS MOODY.
Hit him up.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.